Hey guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Puppies, and Everything Gardening. It is February 27th, and I'm going to quickly try to give you a tour of my backyard and my raised bed garden area. So let's get started. I did the garden tour of my deck and greenstock area, and we're going to pick up here where we left off with this L-shaped bed. I have peas. These are, I believe, Cascadia peas. There are carrots in there and rutabaga. Lots of carrot babies. Odor carrots. And I feel like I planted something else by seed last week, but I can't remember. I cleaned up these containers. They did have strawberries in them. I think they will be used for head lettuce. You remember I worked on this area a couple weeks ago. You can see that the clover / grass blend is coming in. This is the new L-shaped bed. And over there by Tonto are little dwarf kind of blueberry bushes and alpine strawberries. This is my blueberry and sure crop strawberry bed. I'm working currently on expanding it, as you can see. So let's see, what else? This is a double stacked tier raised bed area. I've got a Brussels sprout and spinach here, another Brussels sprout, and that is, what is that? Napa cabbage. I've got 3 jugs of, one of them had actually a sprout. Yep, that one right there. My violet artichoke. Let's see, so the only thing in this bed right now, a little bit of planted Swiss chard, my Napa cabbage, not sure what I'm going to put here, and then I've got spinach growing, peas growing, and strawberries. Okay, so that is this section. That is a climbing rose back there in that pot. Okay, so we are backtracking slightly on the other corner of the yard now in the back. We're going to look at the camellias. This is April Blush. Most of these will fall off with the rain that's coming. I'll take this one in. Okay. Don't know what's going to go in those pots. It's usually impatiens. Do have some coral back in that corner. I think I'll move it. You saw me plant this carex the other day for water control. There's some columbine in through here. A little 5-spot flower popping up from the fall. All of this needs to get trimmed. This is in front of the deck. I did prune the hydrangea today, so it's ready for spring. We've got alpine strawberries. Got kohlrabi, and I did seed a bunch of beets in here. Rose, and then the blueberries. I did prune those today as well. This is the back side of the blueberry strawberry bed. Got a bunch of stuff in here. Pansies, and then cranesbill, and then what did I put in there? A steel bee. Raspberries. They're already starting to flower and put out leaves, so I waited too long to relocate them. My forsythia is just starting to bloom back there. And these are daylilies. I think I will relocate. They're toxic to cats, but not dogs. but I don't think they'll get enough sun to bloom, so I need to do something. Those, and here we go, the camellias. This one is not quite ready. This is Japanese Fantasy. This is perennial forget-me-nots that I relocated. Remember, this whole bed area I just expanded and redid. I think it looks really nice. This is April Dawn. It's so pretty. So pretty. This is another perennial cranesbill or perennial geranium. And then I planted, oh, is that where I planted those? Yeah. So more of the stilby and another camellia that's not quite ready. Corbels, fern. Oh, raspberries that I repotted here. Here's another view of that bed I'm still working on expanding. And there's another climbing rose in the pot. So I don't know what I'm going to put in the two flanking smaller planters, but there are raspberries in the big ones. And then remember the clearance pansies? They took to this location so well. And then I transplanted some alpine strawberries and also some more perennial forget-me-not. Muscari that we planted about a month or so ago. And I divided this woodland phlox, so it is there, and I put a little chunk of it in this pot with the I think this is a dwarf coneflower, my lilac, and then I've got the two fragrant tialos shrubs. Looks like they're putting on some kind of pretty growth. And remember, we planted hardy hibiscus there, and I've got a bunch of Canterbury bells scattered throughout this bed, and more corbels. More of the clover grass blend. This is the new L-shaped bed that I'm working on. And then we're back to that side, you know, where I have the peas growing. And then the bed with some of the winter sown artichokes. So I'm going to pause and get over to that side. More blueberries. I don't know if you saw these. They're like a little dwarf. Actually, I think I did show them to you. And then we already had the garden tour video earlier today of the green stalks. See, I'm over on the other side now. Got all these fences to keep Tonto off the grass. Okay, so let's start here. Look at these gorgeous bolas. I've got miniature rose, and then white coneflower, and then snapdragons that will hopefully come back. More Canterbury bells, transplanted snapdragon, corbels all through here. Snapdragons that I transplanted. Lemon winter savory is back in that little area. And then I transplanted all those dwarf snapdragons on the walkway here. In the planters I have creeping thyme, radishes, and peas. And the peas have germinated. So it looks like they're doing pretty good. The pea, the thyme. I think radish babies are so cute. Adorable. I plan to transplant these corbels. I just don't care for them in this location. And then this pot we worked on, it is a strawberry sequoia transplanted snapdragon. And then I changed this from creeping thyme to the clover blend. Okay. Let's see, so, all right, let's take a peek over here real quick. This is in the very shady spot of my house. It's my Hellebore. It's really looking gorgeous. Tons of blooms. And look at the primrose. Isn't that sweet? That is pretty. Okay, I think I'll save from this point on for my front yard garden tour. So let's focus here. So I've got strawberries, snapdragon, garlic is all through this bed. It was like smushy garlic that I thought I needed to throw away. I didn't think it was usable for planting. And look at it. Looks great. There are also poppies. Lots of poppies. Remember when we planted those? It looks like my phlox is coming back. And look at the grass. Remember, this was a raised bed area not long ago. This whole section were raised beds. All of this. So I planted this grass with clover. Look at all these collared babies. So I planted these and I dropped the seed pack. You can see where I dropped the seed pack. Like it went here and then all through here. So I think I'll transplant those collards. Let's see. We got lots of coneflower and snapdragon. More snapdragon. This is an overwintered broccoli in this. I didn't think they would survive. Mountain mint. These are going to be coneflowers. And hollyhock will be there. So let's go into the raised bed area. I've got buncheon onions. I still need to find somewhere to put these switchgrasses. I've got sage here in the pot, more coneflower, garlic, and some kind of brassica. I'm uncertain because of all of that transplanting I had to do when I took my beds down. I don't know what it is yet. Garlic, and one strawberry garlic. And then the most cutest planter in the whole world. And it has ornamental oregano in it that I transplanted. Okay. Parsley. These are dragon radishes, all in this bed with carrots. Carrots and icicle radishes in this bed. What is over here? Carrots. A couple Brussels sprouts that overwintered. That is a bok choy. I'm leaving the flowers for the bees, but there's garlic, more garlic over there. What is in this bed? I think it's just carrots. Yes, look. Little baby carrots coming up. So I just kind of sprinkle carrot seeds everywhere, and there are onions. So I think I'll plant some peas along this catapanel edge and back here on this catapanel edge. Just peas. Probably sugar snap and or snow. This is called cotton lavender. It's like an herb. It's kind of evergreen. Okay, so this should be nothing but onions and radishes. I got lots of radish babies. And of course, lots of squirrel damage. The onions do not deter them. This was my carrot bed experiment. And I do have lots of germination. Remember, carrots do not need light, just moisture. Look at all those. And last but not least, you can see the backyard there. It's behind the fence. We've already looked at all that. So the last bed here in my enclosed raised bed section is the broccoli cilantro bed. And they are getting so big. Let me pop this off and see how big it is. I should probably leave these off. Wow, look at that. But the squirrels, they're so ornery. And then I have put a bunch of radish in this bed too. Like a lot of radish. So I've got radish, cilantro, and broccoli. I think this is the breakfast radish. So I'm anxious to try that. I've never had it. And then you can see I also worked on the clover grass blend back in here. So that's it, guys. We are done with this garden tour. It's kind of quick. It's kind of cold out. My nose is running, so I probably don't have the same energy as normal. I apologize for that, but tomorrow's a new day. I will see you then, and we will do the front yard garden tour, which will have lots of flowers and so forth. So I will talk to you soon, guys. Bye.